Hello and welcome. Today we're going back to something we haven't done for a long time actually, and I've got quite a few decks waiting to go. These are Kickstarter decks. So I backed these a while ago. They've been sitting in a drawer for maybe a couple of months waiting to go, or been just sorting some other stuff out. These are by a artist, a company called the Fast Food Playing Cards. The theming is always around food and drink. So these are just four of the decks, the kind of most recent four. There's another one coming out soon, which is going to be lobster and champagne. So they're due for delivery around July, something like that. But in the past, from this company on their previous Kickstarters, they've also had steak and wine, burgers and beer, popcorn and cola, hot dog and mustard, and fries and ketchup. So it's quite a big range. It's from a designer called Rich Lee, who's based out in New York, and it's just, he's a magician and his passions include food. So this is just the way the deck's going. I think it's really clever. They all come with a little sticker you can sticker bomb something with at some point, and I will try and sort that out. The finish of them all looks really nice. So they're all printed using some they're all printed on a good stock of card. The tuck boxes all feel really nice. They're all embossed. They've all got like a hot foil effect. All of them are numbered. I think none of these have got like gilded edges or anything like that. They are all limited runs. I think all of them are 13. No. Yeah, all by varying amounts depending on the Kickstarter campaign. So the pizza and cocktail 1350, and these two are an addition of 1000. So I'm just going to power through all of them. We'll have a look at the tuck boxes and then we'll get in and have a look at each of the individual decks. They're all going to be quite similar, I think. So we're just going to go through them all in one hit. The cocktail bar one, I love the colours. The pink and the blue, they're very vibrant. They work really well next to each other. The kind of two-tone on the glass, it's really nice. The blue sets it apart really well. So you know exactly what it is when you look at it. It's not a complicated design, but it's very elegant. It's very of the time. It would look like a cocktail bar in like the 1920s. Say it's kind of that almost Art Nouveau style about it. They got the company logo across the top, kind of as the archway of the bar maybe, and then this is a sign. I think it works really well. There's all the little suits are hidden in the corners, and then it's kind of similar on the back. You've got a cocktail shaker down the side. There's cocktails in the corners on this one. Little cocktail on the bottom, and then again even the little sticker, it's got a little glass in it, really nice. So the Pizza House one, yeah, it's worth saying they're all embossed as well. So the Pizza House one, the cards come in this pizza box style tuck. Really clever, quite inventive. I think you can probably get this style tuck box anyway, but the colours used, kind of like the normal stock brown that card would come in, fits the theming really well. The foil on the top, red and yellow, I mean, that's just the perfect colour scheme for a pizza slice, isn't it? The stuff down the side, it's like, it does say calories and grams and all that sort of stuff, which is more of like a supermarket one than a takeaway pizza, but it's clever. The 54 calories, it didn't have to be so literal. I don't think he could have put cards. Do you know what I mean? He could have made it a bit more to fit, but it's very clever. It's a well thought out design. It looks really good. the back again. On this one we've got a full pizza, rolling pins, kind of like wheat, flames of the pizza oven. Really cool. So chocolate, and on this it's pretty much just, it's kind of like a dark brown and gold kind of gilding. Looks a bit green on the camera, but again we've got intense dark 100%, so this is supposed to be a dark chocolate, and it does give that vibe of a very premium bar of chocolate. So on the front, got kind of a bit of like, I don't know if it's supposed to look like leaves or something. I think maybe cacao beans would have been a bit more of the vibe, possibly, but still looks really good. And then on the back, instead of bars, you've got like your chunks of chocolate, but still the same kind of leaves going on here. There's some cacao beans at the bottom. And then the last one is the whiskey, and I love the colour scheme on this. It's like a foiled copper. So they're all embossed. You got your kind of almost Jack Daniels-esque bottle of whiskey at the top here. Again, a bit more scrolling, arrows and stuff like that. Looks good. You got a Starry Night up here, which is more, I thought more Canada vibes, but I don't know. And then on the back, the hexagons, really nice shape they give everything. Kind of again a moon and a star in all of the corners. Almost kind of like a roulette wheel in the middle. Really nice. So the tuck boxes on these are all really nice, and I would hazard a guess that the other ones we mentioned earlier are all of a similar quality and design style. So I'm going to pop them open and we'll have a look at them. So the stickers have caught on the card a little bit on all of them, but it's damaged them a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. So on the inside of the tuck we've got little cocktail glasses again. Get in. The back of it is the same as the tuck box, but it's kind of like a little bit more muted on the blue. Still looks really nice though. So the jokers, pretty much the same, just with the colour of the text around the outside. Still a nice design. The cards are a little bit on the thinner side, a little bit of a stick to them, probably quite good for magic. So the Ace of Spades is, again, this is a cocktail bar. You got your umbrella, you got your palm trees, your day and night kind of vibes going on. The pips and the font and all that used are kind of quite standard, but I think a lot of the effort's gone into the artwork around the tuck boxes and the theming of it all. So the face cards, they're all kind of your traditional Jack, Queen and King, but they've got various things. I'm not sure what that would be used for in a cocktail bar, but and then the Queen and the King have both got cocktails, and they're all in suits and stuff like that. There's a different cocktail on the Ace of Diamonds. This is more heading towards a pink than a red. And then more cocktails again. And this king's got a pizza slice here. Okay, more pizza slices. Cocktails again, another pizza slice. And then this, the Ace of Clubs has got a bit of a surfboard on it. So I don't know if these are hinting towards specific cocktails maybe. And the hearts again. More cocktails. I like the kind of the border, the little design choice there. Looks good. The Ace of Hearts again. A cocktail and a cocktail shaker. So the pizza house deck, again the inside of the tuck's really nice. I like how that's been designed. Yeah, it's definitely more of a supermarket pizza than a takeaway one, because you'd never get the pizza out of this thing. But I do like the feel of the box. So again, it's same as the back of the tux as we would expect, but because it's not strictly limited to the kind of the foiling process, the pizzas have got a bit more detail on them. You can make out the little mushrooms in the corners. So again, the Jokers is the same image but with different colours. This is like a pizza paddle, and then that's a pretty cool ace of spades. You've got your pizza, your flames of your pizza oven, your paddle again. Oh, that's interesting. So this is the same tool used in the cocktail one. Seems to be a pizza paddle by the look of it. Queen, king all got slices of pizza. The ace of diamonds, you've got a pizza slice and some rolling pins. And strangely, the jack's got a cocktail, the queen's got a pizza box, and the king's got like a takeout bag. And then the king of clubs got a pizza slice and a cocktail, the queen's got sauce, and the jack's got a slice of pizza again. And the ace this time is just the paddle and the flames on its own. So the hearts, king's got a cocktail, queen's got a cocktail, and the jack's got the paddle again. And then we've just got the pizza oven with some wheat in the background there on the ace of hearts. So like I say, with these, the theming was always going to be mainly in the tuck boxes. It seems that because these two are sold as a set on the same Kickstarter campaign, maybe some of the artworks travelled across the two in terms of the face cards. But I think for a little Kickstarter project, it doesn't matter too much. We're still getting enough of an original thing. So this one's in cellophane, so is this one. Right, okay, so the chocolate deck, the two Jokers are different in this. This is a different Kickstarter campaign, so the artwork seems to be a little bit different. These were sealed differently. The card stock feels a little bit different. But you can buy, so the Lobster and Champagne campaign, you could also buy some of these older ones at the same time. So I'm guessing it's still got a bit of stock going around. So there's two different chocolate bars, but the font works nice. The Ace of Spades is using the same sort of font and art style. Again, the spades are quite bog standard, which is fair enough. So it looks like it's going to be a similar thing with this deck as well, where the Jack of Spades already has kind of got a whiskey and a pipe going on. The Queen's eating a bar of chocolate, and so is the King. So you go, the Ace of Diamonds, you got your kind of cacao pods. It's not red, it's kind of a light brown. The camera's giving it kind of like a reddy orange vibe, but it is a bit more brown in real life. And the Jack is eating chocolate cake, as is the Queen, and the King's got bars of chocolate. The clubs, again, King's got a bar of chocolate, the Queen's kind of got like a little box of chocolates, and the Jack's got a cupcake. and the ace is kind of like a fancy hot chocolate kind of vibe. The hearts, king of hearts is eating his chocolate. The queen's got like a big stack of chocolates now, and the jack has got like a kind of Kit Kat style bar going on. And there's that box that the queen had before. Now in this deck there's also an extra queen of hearts and a double faced card. So what's going on with the queen of hearts here? It is exactly the same, so it must be a trick setup card. But anyway, it's a nice deck. The colour scheme's nice. It feels good. It's a bit thicker than these ones. It feels nicer for what I like in a card anyway. Feels substantial is what I think I'm getting at. The whiskey, like I say, it's very kind of Jack Daniels. The square bottle, very chunky. So that similar things carried through to the ace of spades. The pips and the fonts and all that is the same throughout pretty much all the decks. So the jack, like I say, ties in with this chocolate deck, but the queen, she's got a bottle of whiskey, and the king again is serving up a bottle of whiskey, this time on a platter. So the ace of diamonds is a little pocket watch, and we're using the same kind of light brown as this deck for the red. The jack is eating a cake, queen's got a cocktail, and the king's got the same as the jack had, the whiskey glass and the pipe. So in this one, the king of clubs, he's got his whiskey again, it's more of a shot. The queen has got a cocktail by the look of it, and the jack's just got the bottle. It's got a little wristwatch there as well. And the ace again is a different kind of style of bottle of whiskey. So the king of hearts, again another bottle, the queen another bottle, and the king is like probably royal barley. And again the ace of hearts is a whiskey on the rocks, I would assume. And we've got again another queen of hearts and another kind of double faced gaff card, double backed, sorry. So that's the Fast Food Playing Card Company Kickstarters. The two previous campaigns this is anyway. Like I say, they do have some older ones which I might get to compare the kind of style and volume size and stuff like that. The card quality is nice. They feel good. Like I said, it feels, it's kind of a substantial deck in the hand. It's quirky but not completely custom. It's nice that they have incorporated all of the artwork, and each face card is different, even though kind of between the two some of the styles carry across, but it's always kind of relevant to the theme that they've gone with. The colour schemes I think are working well, that they've paired these two together where you kind of browns and oranges are always going to work with chocolate and whiskey, so it just works for both of them. And the same over here, that they kind of just go together. They're good pairings. I like that you get the little stickers that are kind of like the kind of title artwork, if you like. It's good to get back into a Kickstarter deck. Like I say, it's been too long since we've done one, and I think this is a good one to come into. So there is quite a few more. I've got a big pile over here that we'll get into, and I think some of them will have more where the whole deck's custom and there's more of a story and stuff like that. So I'm going to start recording them in the next few days, and then I'll start drip feeding them onto YouTube just to kind of keep the channel content going. We should there's some more exciting stuff coming through Kickstarter actually from some of the companies we've backed in the past, like Riffle Shuffle and Card Mafia and stuff like that. So hopefully they'll be coming in the next couple of months. We'll get them all recorded and online. I'm going to try and do like mainstream on a Tuesday, so we'll get the bicycle decks, the Theory 11 decks, stuff like that on Tuesdays, and the Kickstarter stuff's on Thursdays, along with any Lorcana stuff I film. That'll probably come on a Thursday. So we've got more Lorcana stuff coming next month for the launch of Ursula's Return or Revenge. I can't remember exactly what it is, but that'll be up soon. We've also got a TikTok channel going, which is just going to have like quick 60-second flick throughs of all the decks and stuff like that as they go live on YouTube. So just trying to branch out a little bit. But yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for supporting the channel, and I will be more consistent with content in the future. And yeah, thank you for watching.